Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Dealing with the Mikadono Sisters is a Breeze episode 10 reaction. Alright, the previous episode we had the ending part of the whole Nico battle that we had against Senpai, and like he left, and he said that he's not going to like try to force her to come, kind of confess to her as well, but this was also a way where Nico realized her feelings for you. Then we had you wanting to go to the amusement park with everyone, and that's what they did. And they had a good time, even though you wasn't really comfortable with any of the like rides. He was appreciative of the fact that he could go there with his family. So yeah, that's what happened. In the end, it was hinted that we'll probably get to see um, Miwa's story from this episode. Like whatever she will have to face. So let's see what happens. Let's begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Alright, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Damn! Well, yes. Oh. Yep. Oh, someone left her bag. I'm guessing it's Miwa. Right. Okay. Okay, the shadow of a genius. Oh, here's the other girl. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, she just starts auto walking. What? Wow. Crazy. Bruh. Yeah. Okay, well. Oh, damn. The same candy, even. Right. Well, just wait for the match to end. Who are you? Yeah, she has to defend. Hmm. Oh. Damn. Yeah, do not talk. Like, it'll break the concentration completely, and that'll be disastrous. Also, it's timed, so you know. Oh, she got it. They have a name for it. Yeah. Hey. Don't interrupt. There's other people playing. Oh my god. Oh boy. Please move from here and do this somewhere else. There's a lot of other people playing. Oh no. Okay, thank you. That was so awkward. Everyone was playing. Alright. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. Oh my god. Hello? Oh my god. She's another one of Tatsumi senpai's. Okay, I thought she was gonna say the same thing as like, oh, this is making you. She's the opponent that Miwa will be playing against. Oh, she's literally saying the same thing as Tatsumi. Yeah. She- what do you think? This is a shonen anime? Well, I guess. Sakura, Yautame. Oh boy. Oh boy. In a flash. Damn. Super pro. Ah. True. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna follow you while you eat. Hey, yo, what the hell? Where's the dog come from? Oh, I brought my own. What the hell is that? Is that burnt? She burnt it. Yeah, you're gonna get a stomachache if you eat that. That's carbon. Oh, oh wow. Hey yo, what's going on? Hello? Oh my god. How? He was falling on. Okay, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. What did he do? Do a flip midair or something? Okay. Hey yo. Okay. What scandal you? Okay. Oh, he saved it. Yeah, they're kind of the same. Failures classic. Damn. Hmm. well, I'm go home. Yao to miss. In a week. Okay. Hmm. Right. Hmm. Except herself. Alright, first title match. Oh. Oh, damn. Ah. Yeah? Huh. Oh my god. She's here as well. Yeah. And we have her sisters behind him. Yep. Hmm. Okay. That's good. Oh my. How many have she? Hmm. What? Yeah. Right. So she's telling him not to hold himself back, I guess. Yeah. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh my. Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh boy. Right. Don't you lose. Oh god. Alright, here we go. Kika series Sakura Yotome versus match 1. Yeah. But it will, contribute to the. Hmm. Nah, but you cannot like lower your guard. What happened? Oh, right. Hmm. Oh, there we go. Damn. Yeah. Oh my god. Hmm. Ugh. No. He's probably going to review everything. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, obviously, she's definitely not okay. She's just, you know. Oh, he's there. Oh my god. Yuki's there. What's his name? You. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's sugar. Obviously, it has a lot of sugar in it. Oh. Right. Damn. Okay. Okay. All right. And there you go. That was episode number 10. So, today we begin Miwa's part of the story. And yes, she has her title championship match. Um, and we get to meet a new character, Sakura, Yaotome Sakura. And she's kind of like you Obviously, she's not like a prodigy or anything, but she works hard. She always goes keeps practicing, keeps continuing on the path that she's walking on, doesn't back out. And that's how she, even though she's not a prodigy, she has never won against Miwa up until now. By doing that, little by little, she has gotten stronger, and now finally she has gotten the opportunity to challenge her in the title championship match, and she won the first match. Now obviously, Miwa's definitely kind of, I'm sure she's not happy about the loss. Like nobody's happy by after losing, but she did take it quite, I guess you could say, coolly, as like the others, as you mentioned. But I feel like since this is the first match only, she's probably like, all right, I'll be able to win this if little by little. She's reviewing, she's doing everything so that she can win the next one. But if she like loses one more match or something, it'll be troublesome, because obviously I think there's 5 matches, right? I think they mentioned. If that's the case, then obviously you'll have to win 3 to win. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But for now, she looks okay. Like she's not freaking out or anything, which makes sense. Obviously, she's a professional shogi player. As you mentioned, these these sisters, they definitely have, since they're pro in their own category, they definitely have experienced loss. But the way to win is to not to get beaten down by that loss and keep continuing, keeping a cool and calm mind, and continuing to play and win it eventually. So I'm sure, they have their, obviously, Miwa's not really happy about the result, but she's not probably thinking about that, but she's thinking about how I can win the next one. And you kind of helped her in the end by giving her like a little dessert kind of thing. But yeah, that was today's episode. Now let me talk about this episode properly. Now a few things to talk about here. First and foremost, the the similarity between Sakura and Yu was highlighted in today's episode. And yeah, they're very same. They're quite similar in quite a few aspects. For example, both of them are extremely clumsy. You could see they literally trip in the same part of the they trip in the same section. They obviously, like, she is not a prodigy or anything, just like you. Both of them work hard, and these are the things that you can see. They kind of highlight and show that these are how these two are similar. However, there was one section where Sakura herself says that, oh, I thought we were similar, but no, we are not. And she mentioned something which is kind of interesting, and it's true as well at the same time. So when Yu says that I'm the supporter of these girls, she's like, wait a minute, you're a supporter? And then she kind of says that, oh, that means you're just in her shadow. All these, you're in the shadow of them. So yeah, I'm not like you, because you're accepting that fact, and you've just accepted their role as that, oh yeah, I'm their supporter. And she said, so yeah, I thought we were same, but we are not, because I'm definitely not like that. I know I am bad at playing shogi compared to Miwa, but I haven't resigned myself of being someone in her shadow. This is my life, and I am the person who will be the highlight here. So I don't have any reason or any kind of any kind of intention of being in the shadow of someone and just accepting it. So, and yeah, she is kind of true, because if you think about it, what have we seen? up until now, up until this episode, Yu is someone who has accepted the fact that he's not good at anything, you know, and he decided to support these sisters and make them into a true family, because he lost his mother. Was never able to get the opportunity to have like a family, so he doesn't want the girls to go through the same thing. So that's what he's doing. He's always in the background, kind of supporting them, you know. But what is he doing for himself? Nothing. He is helping the girls, you can see, be better. But is he doing anything for himself? The fact that he's doing nothing to help himself kind of, I think, rubbed Sakura the wrong way, because and also the fact that he has accepted it. So she's like, no, I'm not like that. Like I know I am not good at shogi, but I'm not just going to be like, all right, I'm bad at shogi and I'm just going to take a back seat. I'm not going to do that. Like I will continue, and I will like work up until I can be someone who can stand on the same podium as Miwa standing. I will not be okay to be just someone in her shadow. And since you're not doing anything like that, you and I are not the same. So yeah, that was the basic thing. Okay, you know what? Let me read that part. Here we go. What is wrong with that? Every day I do to get to do things that I'm good at, and it's fun. And she says it's not okay. I'd never stand for that. Someone who hides in a prodigy's shadow is just a bit player. The spotlight isn't just for prodigies. I'm the leading player in my life. And I won't give up being the lead just because I'm not gifted. Right. So yeah, that's what she's saying. So yeah, she's not wrong, I guess you can say, because it is true. Like, we have seen him support the girls, but he still haven't done anything about himself. He's just content in supporting, and Sakura's not okay with that. So yeah, now I feel like this will probably be like a, as I'm I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember this arc properly. I read it in the manga, but I don't remember it correctly. um so I'm assuming it'll be like after, this arc ends, you will probably, I don't know, get a urge to do something for himself, like improve himself. Like, he says he's bad at, his mother was uh like a great actress, and he does have, like, sometimes you can see the part of her mother comes the part of his mother comes out of him when he, sometimes pulls a few of the faces, which completely like mesmerizes all the other girls. And that is like that charisma that sometimes comes out, which he has inherited from his mother. But in the long run, he's not really that good at acting. He himself has said that. So I do wonder, because I'm sure, because this was mentioned in today's episode, this whole thing was brought up that, oh, are you okay with just being a support? Do you not want to do something for yourself? The fact that this was brought up makes me think this will probably become something of an arc later on, where we will see you try to improve himself. Now, my question is, what is he going to do? Is he going to be acting just like his mother, or will he try to find something more suited for himself, which he can excel in? Because obviously, nobody has told you to just follow your mother's footstep or something. You can find something that you want to do, or you can find something that you're good at, and that's completely fine if you decide to walk on towards some other path. That is what I'm thinking. Will he go in the same path as his mother, or will it be something else? No. I feel like he'll probably go in the same direction as his mother in the future. because for mere because of the mere fact that he mentioned this multiple times before, that I loved my mother's acting. He has said this multiple times before. He said that he especially loved the acting of her in that family drama that they did, his most favorite movie. Obviously, he adored that movie because it has like depictions of what a true happy family is like. But at the same time, he has also mentioned how he loves his mother's acting. So that in itself makes me think that he'll probably go in the same direction as his mother, that is acting. um I don't know. Anyways, we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I don't really remember most stuff from the manga. It's been a long time I've read it, so I don't really remember how this goes. But Sakura's words today was actually pretty important, especially for you, because yeah, she's not wrong. Like, he is content in being just the shadow, but that's not, how you should be. Like, you shouldn't be like okay with just that, right? Okay, yeah, and so that was like, like that section, like that was Sakura, Yaotome Sakura. Now, other than that, a few other things happened in this episode. First and foremost, obviously, his meeting with Sakura. She was like reading the book while moving. She was probably like reading like like the different moves in shogi, and like how you can like win against a, like I remember like I'm not that much familiar with shogi. Like, the little bit of familiarity I have with shogi is from watching uh March Comes In Like a Lion, or Sangatsu no Lion in Japanese. uh that show, obviously it's a shogi show, so like the little amounts of knowledge that I have about shogi is from there. In that show, I remember the characters used to always have like sheets of paper where there were like a lot of moves like pre-recorded, and all the different matches that happen, each match has like different people obviously playing different moves and winning, losing, all these things, they're all recorded, and I think they're all like documented. And as far as I can remember, I remember seeing the characters in Sangatsu no Lion go to the shogi, like the association, the place, and they could like ask for like, oh, this year, this match, can I get like a report, like the report for the the match, and they like give you like a report, and over there like the whole match I think is like written, and how like the opponents played, which moves they played, all these things, and you can like read up on that. Also, there's like different styles of moves, different like pre like like pre-recorded moves, like, oh, this is how you should do it, and they kind of read up on that so that they can use these strategies to on when you're playing, and they kind of read up on that. I'm pretty sure she was reading those things. She was probably reading those moves and stuff while she was walking, and you know and yeah, so that's where you meets her, and she's very clumsy, as you can see. From that point, we can see that. And at the beginning, I thought she would be like, oh, you're the reason for her slump, she kind of said. But then her whole thing like kind of changes, where she starts praising Miwa, but at the same time she's like, I'm going to defeat you and all that. And you can see that, just like how she wants to win against Miwa, she's also a big fan of her. And it's like a mixture of fascination, looking up to her, but at the same time wanting to win against her, that kind of thing. um, right. So yeah, and then like we had the whole bento part, where she brought up bento which was all burnt. Ah, boy. And at first I thought maybe she didn't have enough time to make it, so she burnt it. But then I realized it's just that she's clumsy, so she just couldn't cook properly, I guess. Right. And oh my god, this part is crazy, where she trips on the tile, falls down. Yu tries to go and help her, trips himself, and he was like, behind her, but somehow he got in front of her at the end. How the hell that happened? Nobody knows. Oh my god. But yeah, they were like exaggerating that scene because it was like I'm pretty sure that was like a joke as to like like a little jab into the whole rom-com formula of characters just like falling and just like getting on top of each other somehow, because it was too damn crazy and too damn tropey for it to be not uh like a jab making like for it to not be like an ironical thing that they were trying to do. Because come on, like you was behind her, how the hell did he go? That is that is crazy. The fact that they did something like that is definitely an indication they knew what they were doing and they deliberately put that in, because it was a little like haha funny, like kind of thing. But anyways, that's what happened. But the funniest part here is Sakura was just embarrassed and she started slapping him. Oh my god. But then she was also appreciative of the fact that you saved the onigiri. So it's like she has like her head is all over the place. Like it's just like up and down. Her mood goes up and down, up and down. It's like all over the place. So like yeah. So anyways, that was that. You was happy about the fact that at least Miwa has someone who she could be, like open with, because in the school you've seen like Miwa barely talks to anyone, just sits and looks at outside, and like you realize that she doesn't really have any friends or doesn't talk to anyone. So at least in this place, in this shogi, like association here, she has someone that she can interact with at least like this. And it's not even Miwa, but Sakura's the one who ends up coming and interacting with her, which ends up like making this whole dynamic. But that's completely fine, because Miwa's not the type of person who would deliberately go and talk to someone. So she needs someone who would talk to her, so that like they can break her out of her shell. Right. So there you go. Yeah. And then we had the shrine scene. Like I said, I talked about the shrine scene where the main highlight of the shrine scene was definitely that part where Sakura said that, oh, I'm not like you are just okay by being a shadow, I'm not okay. So right. And then the funny part of that section was like she trips again. You tries to help her and you trips again as well. And then we had the two sisters being like, you know what, Miwa, do not lose to this girl. They were pissed. And Sakura was also pissed. She tries to slap him again. Oh my god. But yeah. Yeah, and then the match happens. Obviously, Miwa loses, which was a shock. Nobody expected that. And her sisters were obviously like, yeah, nah, Miwa is going to win. But it doesn't happen. You made like a really good, like really good variety and like fancy meal. He made like whole cat themed, like not cat themed I would say, but it looks like cats. Like little, like the rice portion looked like cats. I can see he even cut the carrots in like shape of like cat paws and everything. So damn, how do you do this? That is crazy. Can you imagine? Like cooking food in itself is so damn, like you need to be like pretty good at it. And on top of that, he like cut every single vegetable in the form of a cat. The onions are cat shaped. The carrots are cat shaped. That is insane, man. Crazy. Okay. But right, there you go. Miwa didn't really want to eat, but by looking at her, they didn't really feel like it didn't seem like she was taking it hard or she was like sad or anything. It seemed like she was just like, yeah, I need to focus now because I lost this match and I need to review, because obviously, like, since she lost it, she will have to review and understand why she lost it. What made her lose? There was definitely like a section where she made some kind of mistake which completely made the snowball, like, get bigger and bigger, and it ended up in her defeat. And there's always those one sections where someone makes a mistake or someone should have done something else, and from that point it escalates towards like complete downfall. So that she could review it, not make the same mistake again. And she doesn't even have enough time, because I think they mentioned the matches are very closely together. uh, so yeah, the next match will probably happen in like 1 or 2 days, or maybe the next day in itself. So she goes immediately to research, but since she's doing all of this, her brain is like moving full throttle. She needs sugar, and yeah, her sisters kept stuff for her outside her room, and you was just waiting for her because he made this little thing where so wait, so he did like a little ice cream kind of thing, chocolate, but then he was like, put the hot chocolate over it so that it will melt it, and then inside of it is like a vanilla cat themed. That is crazy. Like, you know what, like, you should be like a chef or something, like, come on. Like, just like, I feel like he can be a prodigy at being like a cook or a chef, like, or like a dessert maker or something. Can you imagine how crazy that the thing that he made is? Like, that's like some professional level work. People will probably pay money to act like, actual good amount of money to like eat those type of desserts and foods. Like, that's crazy, man. Oh boy. But yeah. Okay. Right. And in the end, you appreciated it, and you know had the midnight meal, and that's where the episode ended. So next episode, I'm assuming we'll probably have another match. Let's see how Miwa does, and like, if she's able to overcome the hurdle that is Sakura in front of her now and win the next match or something. Like I said, I don't remember what happened here. Like, I don't remember whether she wins or whether she loses the title championship. Like, what happens? I have read the manga, but I don't remember anything. So yeah, let's just wait and see. It's like unknown to me as well because I forgot about it. Right. So yeah, that was it. That was my reaction to this episode number 10 of Dealing with the Mikadono Sisters is a Breeze. Great episode as always. And yeah, let's wait and see. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.